The Fire Within by Minh Quang. Opening. A flame. You cannot kill inside every human being. There is a flame that refuses to die. You may forget it. You may fear it. You may bury it beneath doubt, failure, and pain. But it waits like a spark hiding in the ashes, like a heartbeat that never stops. This flame is the fire within. The fire that whispers, you were made for more. Some people lose money. Some people lose time. Some people lose love. But the greatest loss of Alice when someone loses themselves because they stopped listening to the fire in their own soul. One, the quiet flame. Not all flames roar. Some burn quietly, steady, unshakable. That is the fire of someone who refuses to give up even when no one is watching. Success is not loud at the beginning. Greatness does not announce itself. The brightest stars are born in total darkness. Your journey may be silent, but silence is where fire grows. 2, when the world doubts. You people will say you're not enough. Too slow, too weird, too late, too unrealistic. They will try to shrink your flame to make their shadows feel bigger, but their doubt is not your destiny. The greatest power you have is the ability to believe when the world laughs. 3, the inner voice. That stays every human has 2 voices inside. One screams, fears. The other whispers fire. Fear says, you can't. You're not ready. Don't even try. But the fire inside says, what if you can? What if you're more? What if this is your moment? Which voice will you choose? 4, courage doesn't roar. It Burns movies teach us that courage is loud, but real courage is quiet. It is the choice to show up again and again, even when your heart is trembling. Bravery is not the absence of fear. It's moving forward while fear tries to hold you back. Fire is not fire because it never flickers. Fire is fire because it never goes out. 5, when you fall, fire rises. Pain can put out a candle, but it can also spark a wildfire. When life knocks you down, you get to choose stay in ashes or rise as flames. The fire within you doesn't grow in comfort, it grows in struggle. 6, the one who refuses to quit. There are 2 kinds of people, those who wait for permission and those who ignite the world. You are not here to be average. You are not here to blend in. You are the light someone is searching for. You are the fire someone desperately needs. Be the flame that turns darkness into direction. 7, fueling your fire fuel. Your fire with desire, discipline, sacrifice, purpose. Protect your fire from negative voices, comfort zones. People who give up easily, your fire burns brightest when you know why you burn. 8, Ed Sheeran. The fire in a broken voice. He stuttered. He was bullied. He was told he would never sing. But he practiced until his pain turned into his gift. He lit a fire that changed music forever. Now the world sinks to the voice that once shook in fear. 9, Viola Davis. Fire from hunger. She grew up in poverty, bullied, ignored, hungry. Not just for food, but for dignity. Yet she turned her pain into a force of nature. From a forgotten child to an Oscar-winning icon, her fire says you can start with nothing and still become everything. 10, Tom Brady. The flame. Nobody saw a draft pick. One just 99. The world said, he's yours. Says too slow. It's not talented. But the fire within said, "Watch me." And he became the greatest quarterback in history. When the world counts you out, count on yourself. 11. Simone Biles, the fire that protects itself. She carried the weight of a nation. She carried the trauma of the past. And one day, she paused. Not because the fire died, but because she protected it. You are allowed to rest. Fire needs oxygen too. Courage is sometimes stepping back so you can step forward stronger. Usain Bolt, fire that outran limits, congenital back problems, critics everywhere. But his fire burned faster than fear could chase. He didn't just win races. He redefined speed for the entire human race. Limits are only real if you believe in them. The fire of the ordinary hero. Not every hero wears a cape. Some heroes wake up at 5 a.m. to take care of their family despite exhaustion. Some heroes work 2 jobs while studying at night. Some heroes fight silent battles nobody sees. These people may never be famous, but they burn just as bright. If you're surviving, you are already incredible. Let your fire lead someone. Someone is searching for your light. Someone will rise because you rose first. When you shine, you give permission for others to shine too. A single flame can light 1,000 candles without losing itself. Beware of the water. The world will try to drown your flame with doubt, with distraction, with comfort. Protect your fire from those who gave up on theirs. Not everyone deserves access to your inner world. You owe the world your fire, but not your fuel. 16. The fire of purpose. A strong fire can burn down forests. A guided fire can light up the world. Purpose is the match that awakens destiny. Don't just burn, burn for something. 17. The moment of ignition. There comes a moment when something clicks, a dream, a calling, a voice inside that screams, "Not one more day living small." That moment is your ignition point. Never ignore it. A single decision can change an entire lifetime. 18. Your fire has work to do. The world needs your light. Someone needs your courage. Your dream isn't selfish, it's service. You weren't given a fire to keep it quietly inside. Let it blaze. Let it guide. Let it transform. 19. The phoenix. Within you have burned before. You have fallen into ashes. You have questioned your worth, but ashes are not the end. Ashes are rebirth. The phoenix isn't a myth, it's a metaphor for you. You rise because you were made of fire all along. 20. Grand finale. Burn, don't play small. Don't dim your light. Don't tame your fire. The world doesn't need more shadows. It needs more people who ignite. So stand up, look life in the eyes, and say with fire in your voice, "I am not done. I am not broken. My fire is just beginning." Burn with purpose. Burn with passion. Burn with the unstoppable force you were born to be. Because the fire within you is stronger than the world outside you. You are fire. So burn. Stillness. Saying, Simone Quang. The world fears the fire of someone who refuses to give up.